back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. I'm with the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Indianapolis Colts and the Dallas Cowboys. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Got it. 55. Hey, pick your game up. Kill. Hey, lock it. Kill. Rock it.
Then he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a handoff working right. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Watch the screen.
Operating from the gun. Eason, that's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection.
Shit. 80 weapons.
On 1st and 10, Eason finds his running back, James Conner. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped.
Keep playing hard.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Go now. 8, read.
Yeah, let's go sack lunch.
Ready?
To throw on second down. Eason. That'll be caught by Cup. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
And it's third down.
Ready, break.
53, Mike. Better break. You better break.
Shoot.
Off the play fake. Eason. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack.
Set. 180.
Quit talking about it and bring it. Kill.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Mayfield. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
At the 35-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
I'm coming after you. Check 4.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down.
The Mike, boys. 50.
Regular.
Time to go, night. 56, Mike, 56.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He sets to fire deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, Eason. He'll get this one to Cobb, complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after one on EA Sports.
Ready? 18 Gator. Number 53. Mike 53. You're not ready. You're not ready. Hey, Delta.
From the gun on third down. Eason. This pass complete to Reynolds. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Indy. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. You look at me. Go on.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Second and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
General West. Hard.
Off play action. Eason. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. He's got Evans. 23 yards on the play. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. The Colts on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is going to be third and 13. Operating from the gun, Eason. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And they'll get him down up past the 15. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever's in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
Now Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. T.J. Watt make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. To throw, Mayfield. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
65. Point it right.
Mayfield looks to throw. Got his target, Samuel. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The Dallas passing game definitely in sync. They've got another first down.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll go with Hill here on first down. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Hatch it.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Get that quarterback.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Alert, 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 alert. 56. Mike's 56. Danny.
Mayfield on play action. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. On 2nd down, this is Jackson. Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Mayfield off the play fake. And Ingram holds it in. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing.
They run on 1st down with Jackson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Second and goal from inside the 5.
53, Mike 53. Blue there. Deuce. Hurry.
53 to Mike.
They'll run it with Jackson, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Justin Jackson, as the first half is winding down, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jordan Franks in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This one fielded at the 5. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Hey, we got to get the stop here, D.
From the 36, Mayfield. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Completes it to Samuel. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
180. 50 to Mike. 50 to Mike. Here we go, D. All day, defense.
On first down, Jackson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give them 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hodges. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
Hey, alert! You. Watch out.
Now a first down carry. It's Hill. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
53's Mike. Let's go, baby. Turnover.
Hurry.
Let's get that ball. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Got you. I got you, son. 53's the Mike. 53.
From the 22, Mayfield. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
And 8 yards to go.
Seventh play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off.
This is McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, right around the 18-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. This one from 35 yards away. And Elliott puts this one through. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Leo.
Looking to throw on second down. Eason, nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Back to throw. Eason eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Deron Payne make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Here's Jordan Berry now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded at the 43. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
Let's
go. 180.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
He don't know no better. Real. Hurry.
First down, Mayfield. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Mayfield. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The reception good for 7. It's third down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
180! Hey, alert 33!
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike.
Third and long for Mayfield. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's fourth down. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. 64 was Matt Prater's record. This would top that by a yard. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. So you had to figure that sooner or later someone was going to top Matt Prater's record of 64, and officially this one will go in the record books at 65.
You saw him lining up for this, and you just thought to yourself, you know, he couldn't make this. And sure enough, to be here to see it, that's pretty darn awesome.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. 2nd and 2. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 3. And the Colts.
Back now in Arlington. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the fourth quarter. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Mike 53! We go.
From the gun, Eason. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also moved the sticks.
Here we go. 15 line. 15 line. Step.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this is caught by Evans. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down. Off the play fake. Eason. Flush to his right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
Man, I got you. Kill.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And an alley to run. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Christian McCaffrey with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Cowboys turn that interception into a touchdown. Elliott good on the extra point, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he loses the football a second time. And they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
It was Maurice Hurst who got him down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
They go play action. Mayfield. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
Let's go.
Play fake. Mayfield. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This is taken at his 4. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Let's go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Operating from the gun. Eason. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Eason. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
1st down, Colts.
Set 70, Indy.
Tight end right, tight end right.
On first down, Eason. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got?
Hey, Sam off.
What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some.
Throwing on first down, Eason. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Here's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 23.
Greystone travel.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
On first and 10, Eason. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. This one winding toward a conclusion. And how would you assess how the secondary has played?
Well, we just saw them take another shot downfield that was incomplete, correct?
Correct.
So my assessment is that if anyone's played really well in this game, it's been the secondary. That was the latest example.
Yeah, they've been solid. Really, the whole defense has been solid. Still pitching a shutout. This is caught. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Get it.
Operating from the gun, Eason. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. He's at the 50. He's at the 30, 20, 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. Oh, this is blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. The 30, the 20. And he dives into the end zone and gets the 2 points. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is taken at his 4. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
15 line.
Let's go.
To throw on second down. Eason, he's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
And the Colts first down.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10.
Check. Fresno. Hey, seam 6. Ready.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
Keep playing.
Out of bounds at the 18-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Here we go, here we go. Check 13, check 13.
Slam.
Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining.
Set, ready? 18 Gator.
Number 53, Mike 53.
Yo. Check 26, check 26.
Set, go. Shoot.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He'll get this off to Jamal Williams. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys, and they were buoyed.